Should the sky be filled with fire and smoke, keep watch over our sun. If this is to end in fire, then we should all burn together. Watch the flames climb high into the night, calling out, Father, oh, stand by and we will watch the flames burn open on the mountainside. Desolation comes upon the sky. Now I see fire inside the mountain. I see fire burning the trees, and I see fire hallowing souls, and I see fire blood in the breeze, and I hope that you remember me. We should all die together. Raise a glass of wine for the last time, calling out, Father, oh, stand by and we will watch the blaze burn open on the mountainside. Desolation comes upon the sky. Now I see fire inside the mountain. I see fire burning the trees. Now I see fire hallowing souls. Now I see fire blood in the breeze, and I hope that you remember me. And with the shadow upon the ground, I hear my people screaming, no! Inside the mountain, burning the trees. Now I see fire hallowing souls. Now I see fire blood in the breeze. Now I see fire. Now I see fire. Now I see fire.
Well, let's start with thanking everyone. The schools that came out today: Auckland Grammar, Mount Albert Grammar and Auckland Girls Grammar. Not to mention the University of Auckland Rugby Club, who stood up here so patiently for so long. Thank you guys. That was beautiful.
Ladies and gentlemen, and what about Sole Mio? Gives me great pleasure, ladies and gentlemen, to welcome to the stage the Mayor of Auckland, His Worship, Glenn Brown.
Kia ora koutou katoa. In New Zealand and Auckland, let's put our hands together and welcome back-to-back World Rugby Champions 2015, the mighty All Blacks! Kia ora. I want to acknowledge, and I'm just going to take a brief time to acknowledge the outstanding performance from our team in the recent Rugby World Cup, and in particular the fact that it's just not been the Cup. The last 4 years, they have lost only 3 games out of 53 tests. Why don't we put our hands together? That's a brilliant performance. very special acknowledgement for a start. Captain Courageous, greatest skipper, wonderful rugby player, Captain Richie McCall. When we put our hands together, Richie! And it is appropriate, even though there are 31 in the team, we need to acknowledge the 5 in particular who are heading off. Tony Woodcock, Kevin Mialamu, Dan Carter, Mahanonu, Conrad Smith, fabulous performance. Put your hands together for those fabulous guys. 559 tests. And of course we need to acknowledge the players did brilliantly. And back-to-back Rugby World Cups, unthinkable maybe 4 years ago, but they certainly thought about it, aspired to it and achieved it. And in beside them, and making sure they're going in the right direction, Steve Hansen and his coaching squad and all of his support staff, fabulous coaching, great support staff. Now, as the Mayor of Auckland, I've got one small duty left to do. And I know that as the captain of the All Blacks, Richie, 148 tests. 100, and he's held aloft, maybe no one will ever do this again, the World Cup twice in a row, Richie McCaw. And so we were thinking, what could we do to assure Richie of the love and respect of the people of this city in Auckland? And so we thought what we'd do is give him the freedom of the city. But Richie, you still got to pay your rates if you've got property here. As a way of acknowledging that, I want to just to present Richie a wakahuia, which is a beautiful acknowledgement from our local iwi of our regard and respect for him as a captain of the All Blacks. Richie, would you like to come in? Okay, so it's a real honour for me, on behalf of the city, to now present to you, you need no presentation, this great skipper, the leader of the back-to-back All Blacks 2015, Captain Richie McCaw.
Thank you. Guy, first of all, to say to everyone that's come out today, at the airport this morning and then obviously out here today, seeing you all here has made it all worthwhile. I've got to say, you know, the boys left 8 weeks ago. We went on a mission which perhaps started 4 years ago, but we left the shores 8 weeks ago, and knowing that the challenge we were going to climb was a big mountain, but every single one of the men and women behind me did everything they could so that we could be playing in the game last Saturday against Australia and give ourselves a chance. And there's no better feeling than being able to hold that cup up again and to do it 2 times in a row. I know we've probably annoyed a lot of other rugby teams around the world in the last 4 years, but getting home this morning has certainly made all that hard work worthwhile. And we, we had some great support while we were away, but we heard that this country was going pretty nuts on Sunday morning, and I've got to say, coming back and seeing you all come out today, it's just great that the boys could do the job and put a smile on our face. And I know anyone that tours anywhere or sees foreigners that come in, we can smile for the next 4 years and say we're world champions, and that's pretty cool. So lastly, just on behalf of everyone, I just want to extend a thanks for everything that's happened over the last 4 years from when we last did it to now, and why not bring on another one in 4 years' time? But worry about that next year. Thank you.
Thank you, Richie. And while we have Richie on stage, another man who is very humble but has achieved so much with this team, ladies and gentlemen, I invite to step forward the coach of the All Blacks, Steve Hansen. Steve, to sit here with this team, very satisfying for you, I'm sure, but to look out here and see these people today and to understand that they have been behind you for the last 8 weeks. What does that mean to you as coach?
Oh, look, it's an honour and a privilege just to be part of the All Blacks, but to be able to put a smile on so many people's faces in this country is even a greater honour and a privilege. So from all of us, we'd like to thank you for the support you've given us, and hopefully we've made you proud.
The results in the bag, but the game itself, I'm sure there were some tense times as you watched on and watched these players out there doing the job that you had told them to go out there and do. That final for you, was it a challenge as a coach to sit there and try to be calm in the face of everything?
I wasn't too bad until Bender got yellow carded. And I think he was thinking about what island he's going to go to if they got up over the top of us. But it was all about just staying calm and working through the process. And these guys are pretty good at that. They've been in some tough spots before, and they're well led by Rich and the leadership group, and they've got a lot of self-belief, and there's a good reason for that. They're all pretty good handy rugby players. So Bender got back out there and away we went. So after that it was okay.
It's very true. The tournament started, and back here I know, and I'm sure you heard it over where you were as well, people were concerned and think the All Black machine was quite firing in the way that it's been firing in the past. But you remained calm and composed all through those early stages of the tournament. Were you as calm behind closed doors with the team as you looked at the media conferences?
I hope so. I think we went there with a really good plan, and it wasn't just mine, it was all the management, and we sat down and said, right, we haven't got the strongest pull in the competition. Some of the things we learned in 2007 when we were over there, we didn't have a strong pull, that we didn't work hard enough. So we worked really, really hard, and probably at times the guys felt like they were playing 2 games a week, one against themselves and then one on the Saturday. But the whole idea was to get to the quarter-final and be able to taper off and get the excitement and the energy going, and the rest is history.
You played France. It was a wonderful quarter-final performance against your great rival South Africa, a wonderful semi-final performance, and you got to the final against Australia, our closest foe and our most regular opponent. Was there any doubt in your mind that you didn't have the best players on the paddock at that stage?
Oh, look, again, credit to the people that look after the team. We only had 2 guys that we couldn't select from, and everyone else is in tip-top shape. And I remember speaking to one of the media guys over there. He said, "How do you think we're going?" I said, "Well, if you're a racehorse, I'll be backing them."